Hi, we're Britt and Mike, and this is Leah. We're converting our 2021 Ford Transit van into a home on wheels. Last week, we built a storage closet in our van with drawers and hanging space. In this week's video, we're putting in our bed and our shower door, making lots of progress on our kitchen, and finally answering our most asked question, how much does our van weigh? Hi everyone, welcome back to our van build series. This week we are starting on our bed. So we ordered a 8-inch memory foam mattress from Amazon and it arrived a few days ago. It's been laying out to fluff up for about 3 days and now we're ready to cut the corners off and do sort of a custom fit to our platform bed.
You want to show them this wild mess of
Here is what we have to cut out of our memory foam mattress with a bread knife. While I'm in here, I thought I would show you. I was filming that last clip on our new Lagoon table. So this is the setup. And we have to stain and seal the table and all that stuff still, but we just got it cut to size basically just to test it out. And we really like it. It's gonna be in my workstation, and then we also have it configured so that we can use it with our 2 swivel seats in the front, and so we can have like up to 4 people, maybe 5, seated around it at once. We will have cushions for the bench seat as well, but those are still being made. Mike has got our kitchen bread knife and we're ready to cut this mattress. From what we've seen, I think the best way to do this is with an electric knife, but nobody that we knew has one. So instead of buying one, we just took our bread knife and we saw people do this in other videos with just like a serrated bread knife. So it seems to be working. Alright, this is the finished cut bed from the foot of the bed right here. So I'm gonna let you guys guess which side is mine.
That's pretty good. I'm just gonna take a nap.
Jeez.
That may not be the right way to get in bed.
Cool. Can you sit up?
Without hitting my head?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. I like that I can see in, like, down inside it.
Yeah, just like not like too high.
Yeah.
With a couple pillows behind you, I feel like it wouldn't be uncomfortable to sit up here.
Right.
I think the trick is lots of throw pillows.
Yeah. You may have seen a few weeks ago, we finished tiling our shower pan. Mike put the hardware in for our shower head and the mixer, and we are now going to finally put in our Nautilus shower door.
Don't want to touch the wall. The instructions are like, be careful not to let it touch the wall before you're ready, and of course, that's exactly the first thing that happens. good. So I put this board here and clamped it into place so that I would be able to line up the shower door perfectly flush straight with this board. So that should give us a nice straight door. No fancy board on the side to make sure this is straight, so I just need to be careful. So I need to get a measurement for how far the rails are going to go across here. I'll take a 1/4 inch off of that measurement and cut the rails accordingly to fit in the space. It's like bent right here.
First impressions on the Nautilus shower door. Mike's measuring back there for our face frames for our kitchen, but I don't know about it. I think I had this picture in my head that the door was going to be like closed all the time because we're gonna put a toilet in there. I mean, our shower is beautiful, but I don't want to look at a toilet all the time, like all day inside the van. And so I had this image in my head that the door was going to be closed, and it turns out the latch is not very strong, and like if you bump it, so like when we're driving, if you hit it and it comes unlatched, it slams into the wall. Like it slams back in like a tape measure, like when you let go of a tape measure. So that's not going to work. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to put in like a little eyelet, like a hook, so that it can stay closed. Also, you don't want it like slamming open when you're in there. So, I mean, I don't, so, yeah, I don't know. First impressions, I'm not thrilled with it, especially for what we paid, but we got it installed. It'll work. We're just gonna have to probably put a latch in there just for our peace of mind and so that we don't have to look at a toilet all day. Anyway, today we are starting on the face frames for our kitchen cabinets, which is really exciting. We're going to have our sink, our fridge underneath the sink, and then some storage, and then we'll have our oven on the far side next to our bed. We did get our sink the other day, but unfortunately it was cracked on the corner, so we can't keep this one, but we can use it to plan out the kitchen cabinetry, because Mike's gonna have to build a face frame right here, and then we're probably gonna have a drawer coming down right here because that's a ton of space. So at least we have it to measure with. Here's the plan. This is the biggest praying mantis I've ever seen. Hi, buddy. Apparently that praying mantis always lives there, and my parents named him Manny, and he eats the bugs that congregate around the porch light. Anyway, this is day 2 of doing the face frames for our kitchen cabinets, and now Mike is working on the furthest, as you can hear with the saw. He's working on the furthest to the left cabinet, which is a little bit more complicated because we're putting in a drawer where there's like some extra space next to the sink. So we're gonna have to build a little bit up around that, but it's gonna be really useful for storage. Today is the first Sunday of the NFL season, so Mike is enthusiastically wearing his Raiders hat and jersey and watching the NFL game while he finishes the face frames, because we have a deadline, but we also gotta watch football.
Okay, so I have all these scraps that I had lying around. I actually stripped these into the right heights for all the drawers I'm going to cut out, as well as these over here. And now I just need to trim up the lengths. And this will actually be enough for most of the drawers that are going in the van, minus a couple of the bigger ones.
We have a silverware drawer.
Pretty good size. I'm gonna put lots of spoons in there.
No forks, just spoons.
Just spoons. I made a bunch of measurements, and then I made a bunch of cuts, and then I put everything together,
And it's right.
and it's all right. Now, as long as everything can be installed correctly with everything that I've done, then we're doing good. All right, guys, I have the drawers built and installed, and went ahead and attached the face frames and all the hardware. So they are looking really nice. I did film a nice long time lapse of that, and at some point I bumped the camera and completely ruined it. So let me give you a quick tour of the drawers and show you what they look like currently. All right, so I'll start with what I haven't finished yet. This is gonna be a little flip down. I can't remember what they're called. I always forget what these things are called. Anyways, it's a flip down drawer type thing so that we can use the space in front of the sink here. I have the hardware on the way for that. Down below it here is the fridge that I'll be installing soon with my heavy duty 250 pound drawer slides. And then down here on the very bottom, underneath the toe kicks, you can see a couple drawer slides that I've already installed behind this big guy down here. That will be our biggest toe kick drawer that we'll have. I have already installed the 2 toe kicks over here. There's one. There's the other one. You can see this one doesn't come out very far. That's because the wheel well is behind this, so I could only make this drawer about 12 inches, unfortunately. But it is enough that we can get some stuff down there stored out of the way. This one is 14-inch drawer slides. I was able to get a little bit more space there. This one right here will also be 14-inch drawer slides, but it'll be a huge drawer. So that'll have a lot of added storage there. Right here, underneath our oven, we'll have this big old drawer that'll have all of our big cooking stuff. So that'll be super handy to have. Big bowls, stuff like that, cutting boards, cooking trays, anything like that that we're gonna need to store away. That's where all that stuff's gonna go. We have a cutlery drawer. We have another drawer underneath it for some utensils, etc. Maybe some plates, something like that that we can store nice and flat. And I didn't want to waste the space next to the sink, so we've got this guy here. Pretty nice and deep drawer. Funny story, I actually made this drawer too tall and had to take the router and cut off the entire top of this drawer. That was a process, but we got it. It looks good, it works good. And then down here, our little cabinet. I have to install some hardware in this still. So we'll have our magnetic latch that'll go into place here. But yeah. This panel, actually, I've made it so that it's removable. I notched out around this water pipe back here so that this can come out, and if I need to access Say for instance this plug down here, I can get to it on the back side. That's also a soft close. I'm pretty happy with how all this is coming out. Here in no time we'll have this side finished up. We'll move on to our countertop and our sink, our faucet, all that stuff.
Hi guys, we are in the van right now. This is the first time that we've driven it since we put in our closet and our shower sort of hardware. We don't have any rattling going on, which is a relief. We are just driving on city roads right now, so I'm sure if we're out, you know, on the country or in the back roads, it'll probably be a little bit crazier in here. But anyway, we're really happy with that so far. We are taking the van to get weighed right now because the biggest question that we get, we don't get that many questions, but the question that we get the most frequently is how much is the van weigh? The van's too heavy, you're putting too much stuff in there. So we're gonna find out right now. Being weighed right now. I'm literally so freaking nervous because if it's too heavy, we can't drive it out to Texas right now, and we're gonna have to pay more money into this van to get the suspension upgraded. So.
It'll be fun.
Oh.
Where we at?
85.60.
No way! So we have like 1,000 pounds.
400 pounds of water.
Oh.
The water tank's full.
Okay, I'm pretty relieved. I was pretty sure from all the comments that we get that we were gonna pull on the scale and it was gonna say like 10,000 pounds or something. Our gross vehicle weight rating is 9,500 pounds, so 85.60 is not super comfortable, but we think we'll be okay, and we can upgrade the suspension later on, but we will be able to take it out to Texas, so.
We are not overweight.
God, what a relief.
So the vehicle's not overweight. I might be a little.
No. I thought we could end this video full circle where we started, and I'm gonna make the bed. I got this lavender colored linen sheet set and I love it so much. I honestly picked this out like over a year ago when we bought our van, and I'm just like so happy that it's finally here and I love it so much. In addition to this white cover that just came with the mattress, we bought this cooling mattress cover. I thought it would be good to have just something else to protect the mattress that has a little bit of thickness to it, especially with the dog, and you know, if we spill our coffee on the bed or whatever, it'll be more protected, and it's cooling and it does feel cool to the touch, so I think that will definitely help. It's 90 degrees right now, and this is like truly terrible. And it's so much harder than I expected. But it's so pretty. I got like half of it. Oh my gosh. This is the duvet cover. I'm like, why is it so big? Honestly, it's been so hot in this van all summer. I cannot imagine ever sleeping in this van, let alone wanting a cozy blanket. But I know it'll get cold at some point, and we'll be really glad that we have these. Okay, once it cooled down a bit, I finally finished putting on all the bedding. The only thing that's missing is the duvet, but just imagine a duvet that's this color. We're going to be using our own duvet that's like on our bed in our apartment, so we can't bring it in here yet, but we have a purple duvet color that is this color that will go on it. It is a king size, and just because we like a really big blanket, there's not a lot of space in here for that, but it is what it is. But yeah, I love it so much. I'm so happy with the color, and I think it's so cute and cozy. I just love it back there. It's so cute and cozy. Okay, and then I know I said I was gonna end the video with the bed, but while we're here, I thought really quickly I would just show you our finished fridge cabinet, which we're really excited about. So we wanted to do a slide out drawer for our fridge underneath our sink, which is gonna be right here. And so this is on 250-pound drawer slides. We have a chest style Dometic 75-liter fridge, and it's dual fridge freezer, so we can change either or both compartments to be fridge or freezer as we want. So it comes out into the hallway, and then you can open these pretty much all the way. They don't stay open, but you know, whatever. This is how far it comes out into our hallway. So it's really a perfect fit, honestly. We're on a hill right now, so it wants to slide back, so I have to hold it open, but otherwise it would stay open. One of the benefits of the chest style is that it's shorter, so it could fit underneath our sink, but I think we still would have went with the chest style anyway, just because it's like a more efficient use of space to be able to just kind of stack your food in instead of having to like stand bottles up inside a mini fridge. And I don't know if you've ever like reached in to grab something and you knock something else over in the mini fridge, and it feels like playing a game of Tetris in like a standing fridge. So we thought this would be a more efficient use of space. And also, don't quote me on this, but I believe that the cold sinks so it doesn't escape as fast when you open a chest style fridge. That's what I heard anyway. But yeah, we're really happy with it. It's working, and I'm gonna fill it up with vegan chicken nuggets and oat milk. I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for our next video. We are finally putting our butcher block countertop on, which we're actually working on that today, and it's gonna look great. I'm so excited. We are hitting the road in about 5 days, so we'll see how that test trip goes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.